Welcome back to South Alabama football. Week number 9, game number 7. After 2 weeks on the road, the Jaguars are finally home and they take on Kent State. Both teams hot right now. We have two different types of offenses here. South Alabama leaning more towards the pass, Kent State more towards the run. And they aren't really lighting up the scoreboard either. 25 points per game for Kent State, 27 for South Alabama. Now, South Alabama does not have Methany. Let's see what they bring to the table. And out comes South Alabama. Brendan Bridge, his official first start. Let's see what he can do for South Alabama today. Can he take over for Methany, or can he not? Hands it off to Jones for 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Now, Jones exploded in that second half against Troy, and he secured that win. Cuts left, and he fumbles. He spoke too soon as Stoss picks it up, and no one will catch him. To the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Kent State, putting themselves up on the board defensively. What a start. Not a good start for South Alabama at home. And that is a rough start. Already down 7-zip. South Alabama needs to respond. His motions Thunderbunk over. Bridge keeps it on the option, and he's running free. And he slides for a nice solid gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3. He struggled so much last week against Troy. Drop after drop. Let's hope they fix that. And Jones picks up the first down. They keep doing that. They will work up the field nice and easy and put themselves up. Brendan Bridge in the shotgun. He keeps it on the option again. He picks up 5 yards. So they're definitely utilizing him here in the run game. Want to get him going in that direction. He hands it off to Jones, who picks up easily first down. 6-yard run. Bridge under center now. Slowly working up the field at the 40. And he overthrows Lavender. No connection there. No connection. 2nd and 10. They need to be able to pass. They can't get one-dimensional here. Bridge audibles. On the play action. And he connects with Thunderbunk, making up for the overthrown pass. 21 yards, crossing into Kent State territory. Bridge under center. Motion Saxton, our clutch tight end. Jones picks up nothing. Negative yardage play. They're prepared for that run. They know they're going to use Jones, so they're coming for him. He keeps it on the option once again, but goes nowhere. Instead of going up, he was running out. 3rd and 10. He overthrows Saxton, who was running wide open. Could not pick up the first down. 4th and 10. And Kent State responds with another touchdown. Already in a hole, South Alabama. And he throws it in an even bigger hole, throws it right into the hands of Pratt for another interception. 2 turnovers in the first quarter. This is a very, very bad start, and it's looking very bad for South Alabama. You would think this would be an ideal start for Bridge at home, but he is struggling today. He can only seem to get his work done on the ground. He hands it off to Jones, who's caught immediately. Negative yardage play. This defense has come prepared. It's like they're guessing what South Alabama's going to do. Bridge all by himself. Connects with Glover. Picks up a big first down. TJ Glover with an incredibly amount of drop passes last week. We're looking for him to bounce back from that. He hands it off to Jones. Picks up 3 yards. Like I said, they cannot get one-dimensional here. They have to utilize that run game and that pass game. And that will end the first quarter. 14-zip, South Alabama. Now, South Alabama has been able to stay undefeated so far, but this looks bad. Let's see if they can pull up the comeback. Throws it behind Glover, but he's able to catch it. Picks up 6 yards. 3rd and 1. Big 3rd down here, guys. Bridge under center. He hands it off to Jones. He's able to pick up the first down. 5-yard run. Let's go, Southpaw. The Jags got to utilize their star players in this game. It's not looking good so far. Throws it to Jones on the screen, but he's caught immediately. Another negative yardage play. Let's see, they have to adjust. Bridge sees something, drops back, barely gets that off, but it's an incomplete pass. Nearly sacked, could have been picked. 3rd and 12, big 3rd down. They have to get something going. Bridge takes the snap. He throws it, somehow connects with Walden. He comes down with it at the 20-yard line. Incredible pass, the confidence. He was lucky to come down with that one. He hands it off to Jones on the option. Picks up 5 yards. He's very consistent. Just got to keep those negative yardage plays out of this game. Jones in motion. He keeps it. He's running. Pitches to Jones, but he's picked up immediately by Pratt. Another 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Very close to the end zone. Bridge drops back. And he throws it behind Thunderbunk. Incomplete. Unable to get the 1st down. And they will go for 3. Kicked. And it's good for 3 points. At least the drive wasn't a waste. They're able to put up some type of points. Digging into that deficit. Out again on the field. He keeps it. Bad decision. Bad play call. Overall, negative 4 yards. 2nd and 14. Bridge by himself. He throws it. Another interception by Farrington. Kent State is picking them off. This defense is overwhelming Brendan Bridge, and they can't seem to find an answer, and they're so close to their end zone. This is going to be rough. 21-3, Kent State destroying and dismantling South Alabama right now. Let's see if they can somehow put up points in the last minute and a half and connect with Thunderbunk. Big gain of 17 yards. In the hurry up, 1 minute and 23 to go. Bridge drops back. He throws it down the field. It's deflected, but it's caught by Jones. No one's going to catch him, and he's going to stroll into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown. The craziest play so far this season. Jeremy Jones hauling that in and cutting into that deficit. Finally, some kind of spark this team needed, and Jeremy Jones brings them back in. 21-9 South Alabama. That will end the first half. And now the halftime report. This time, not only has the offense been struggling, but so has South Alabama's defense, giving up 24 points in that first half. South Alabama's offense struggling still, can't connect with the passes, can't get that run game going. And Brandon Bridge is struggling. Kent State is coming after him hard. Even though they're home, the stage might be too big for him. They're dismantling this offense and putting them in holes, and South Alabama can't seem to get out. And on top of that, turnovers. They returned one for a touchdown, and they picked off Brandon Bridge twice. The pressure is too much for him. He's forcing the passes, and he's not thinking straight, throwing it right into the hands of the defenders. He didn't turn the ball over last week, but this week is a completely different story. He is not prepared for this. Despite all the struggles, there was a spark at the end of that first half as Jeremy Jones brought in a tip pass for a 60-yard touchdown, bringing some life to this team. They still have a chance. Okay, and we're going to start the second half now. 2 scores down, South Alabama. Let's see what they do in the second half. Gets it off to Saxton. And we got a first down at the 35-yard line. Bridge looking. He throws it deep to Jeremy Jones. No one around him. At the 10, the 5, touchdown. He was left all alone, and Bridge took advantage of that. And just like that, they're back into this game. There seems to have been some confusion as Jones is running wide open and connected beautifully for that pass. What a great starting drive for that second half. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. 24-17, Kent State up by 7. Hands it off to Jones, and he's caught immediately, but there's a penalty flag, face mask on Kent State. South Alabama doing good on the flag's part, no flag so far, and they will accept this. 1st and 10 on their 49. Crossing over into opponent territory. Bridge audibles. Must see something. He's looking. Pressure's coming. He throws it deep to Jones again, but this time it's deflected. And he can't come down with it this time. Number 18 deflected that. 2nd and 10. Midway through the 3rd quarter. On the screen pass to Lavender, but he's caught right away. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down. Lavender in motion. Bridge throws it right away to West Saxton for a big gain, 16 yards. 1st and 10. On the play action, and Bridge finds West Saxton running wide open again. They can't cover him. 14 yards. South Alabama's defense able to keep Kent State out of the end zone, and they take advantage of that. Bridge is running, tosses it to Jones, but he's caught immediately on the pitch. 2nd and 10. Closing in on the red zone. At the 20. On the play action again. Pressure's coming. He couldn't get it off in time, and he was sacked for -8 yards. That is going to hurt them. And now they're in 3rd and 18. They got to find some way to convert this. Bridge looking. Throws it, but it's deflected, and Jones can't come down with it. And that will bring on 4th down. They will have to kick for 3 points, bringing the deficit down to 4 points. South Alabama clawed their way back into this, taking advantage. What a turnaround it has been on both sides. Defense holding ground, and they're playing hard right now, shutting out Kent State. Bridge keeps it on the option, and he picks up 6 yards, and they are rolling this quarter. Bridge in the shotgun. And he hands it off to Jones, but he's caught up, and he's tackled for -5 yards. Now those are drive killers. They have to make up that yardage. 3rd and 9. Bridge on the screen, throws it to Jones, but he's caught once again. 4th down, 3 and outs. Kent State's special teams able to down South Alabama at their own 2-yard line. Bridge is standing in the end zone. He hands it off to Jones. He's able to bring them out of that into a little more comfortable area. 2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line. And he hands it off to Jones. And he picks up the 1st down. 8-yard run. 1st and 10. 4-point game here, guys. And we are in the 4th quarter. And he hands it off to Jones again, who's finding some space, taking advantage. 7 yards, running much faster as opposed to what he did in the 1st half. He hands it off to Jones again. Trucks his way into the 1st down. 17 rushes, 49 yards. Not averaging very well though, 2.9 yards per carry. They're at the 25-yard line. He hands it off to Houston, who we haven't seen much of. 3 yards. Houston in again for Jay Jones as Jay Jones takes some rest. And he hands it off to Jones, and he finds some room, able to pick up a couple. 3rd and 4. Bridge, and he throws it to Glover, but he can't get the 1st down. 4th and inches, and they will go for it. With a little over 4 minutes to go, Jones in motion, and he keeps it. And he doesn't get the 1st down. Turnover on downs. The Jags have to find some way to get into that end zone. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. They're down 4 points. They need to score. He hands it off to Jones. He jukes in and he picks up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Jones able to pick up big chunks and he hands it off to him again. And Houston blocks from it and he's running free. Taking out the 41-yard line. But wait. There's a flag for holding on South Alabama. Oh, that is going to kill them. 2nd and 9. That big run taken back. Now they have to find a way to get that back. Bridge has to stay under control here. And he finds Glover, but he fumbles. And Pratt picks it up on the critical drive for South Alabama. Huge mistake by the Jags there. 4 turnovers. And another chance given to this offense by that defense. What are they going to do here? They have to come through and win this game. So manageable. Bruce throws it, but it's picked off by Polk. And that should end the game. Or not. Kent State scores with the field goal. 3 points. South Alabama. 1:19 left. Bridge throws it, and it's nearly picked off again. Bridge has got to get it under control. He's got to get it together. 3 picks in this game on critical drives. Bridge looking, and he can't find anybody, and he's sacked. Should have thrown it away. Negative 10 yards. The pressure is getting to Bridge. Let's see if he can improve, if he can still win this game. 3rd and 20. He's sitting in the end zone. Gets it off just in time, but he throws it out of bounds. Don't think that was intended to be thrown out of bounds. Looked like he was off target. 4th and 20. Their final chance in this. Bridge takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He gets it off into the hands of Lavender, but he drops it. Turnover on downs, and that will be the game. It looked like Lavender had it, but it was yanked out by number 11. An incomplete pass. What a dramatic ending to this game. They hung in there, but they couldn't come through. Their first loss of the season. Way to go, Kent State's defense, playing hard in this and playing their hearts out. Handing the Jags their first loss of the season in dramatic fashion. The Jags, a completely different team in that second half. Right out the door with the second play of the second half, Jeremy Jones gets a huge 65-yard touchdown. And they were able to roll down the field, going to their key playmakers. Wes Saxton could not be covered, but unfortunately they stopped going to him for some reason. He only got passes on that first and second drive. After that, he was nowhere to be seen. But then the mistakes came. Bridge took a huge sack. And they came within 4 points, but then the team started to struggle a bit. They were able to move the ball down initially, but Kent State's defense picked it up immediately, and they were able to shut them down repeatedly. 3rd and a crucial 4th down in the game. They had so many opportunities to come back and win this, but they kept messing up. Mistakes, mental errors over and over again, holding, especially on a huge run. And then, in the end of the game, the turnovers. First, the fumble by Glover, and it looked like they were going to move up the field, and then right after that, the offense gets the ball back. Defense did their part, but there was another pick, turnover after turnover, and then the final play for the offense, throwing it to Lavender, who could not come down with it, and that ended the game for good. Despite losing their first game, you can easily say this team is way better than last year. There's still a lot of room for improvement, and they face Texas State next week. They return to conference play. They still have a chance to take this conference. Stay tuned.